Uh-oh. We got a tree down. My favorite fishing spot. My favorite little camp spot by the river. Catfish camp is right down here. Oh no. What do we do? What do we do? Well, I suppose we could cut the tree all the way down. Take it out a piece at a time. Problem with that is we just got flooded a couple weeks ago. That is pure mud. The cracks in that stuff are a foot deep. The cracks are a foot deep. I have no clue how deep the mud really is in this little flat. The trail used to go down here and back out and around, but that's not going to be doable for at least another month of really, really warm weather. What do you do? Even if you do cut the tree out, you still got a problem for at least another month. Well, I suppose we could bypass the tree. We could come over here and clean up this old trail. And build Catfish Camp 2.0. I've been here for about 5 hours today, cleaning up dead trees. Not really. Look at this light. Look at the flowers. Big field of flowers. How pretty is this camp spot gonna be? Train over there. The river right down here. Look at that one. One right here ready to go. Imagine that. Just happened to have one ready to go already. Imagine that. River access. You know that old saying about every time a door closes, a window opens? I don't know if a window opened or not, but taking a chainsaw to the front door works pretty good, I can tell you that. Just go on in, have something to eat, take a bath, whatever you want to do. This should be a really cool camping spot. Check that out. It's going to be really secluded. I'll have all kinds of canopy, shade for the summer. Plenty firewood. Way more firewood than I'll use this year. The flowers are going to be really good looking when I get this place cleaned up. This one's a little bit higher. It's up out of, this got a few feet of water up here, but that got, you know, that had deep water there. Nice level spot though, eventually. It's not for a while. Not for a month or so. This has potential. That has potential. Tent right there. Tent over by the flowers. How cool is this little spot? Very secluded by the river. Catfish Camp is right over this hill here, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna do this in 2 phases. Phase 1 I've already been planning. Been here 5 hours. Phase 1, fix this up. Make me a couple nice spots over here. Might put me a little barbecue pit over here. We'll see. just out of curiosity, just in case anybody's curious, I'm down here by the Tug River, just between Williamson and Mate 1, you know, random by the river spot. It's, I guess it's Corps of Engineers. I'm not really sure. It's government land, you know, it's floodplain. You know, you can't build here, but, you know, you can play and fish and, you know, stuff like that. You can do all of that junk, no problem. But you can't build anything permanent, you know. And I would imagine you can cut living trees for firewood or something, but I don't. I usually like to leave the canopy, unless it's a dead one like that. Something like that. But anyway, I just thought I would show you guys what I've been up to today. Today was a day off. I didn't have any videos to do, and today was a day off. So I thought I would come out and do some light chainsawing. That's how you spend a day off. It's been fun though. It's been fun. I thought about trying to find me a way through. How could I get the side-by-side down there? And I finally decided on the course to get into here, the wide spot, and make me a camp spot here, and then do phase 2. You go down, turn right. There's a big sandbar down there right by the river, and that's where I'm going to eventually have my prime spot. But I'll probably come over here within the next few days or so and camp out probably right here, and, you know, clean it up and get all the old dead firewood, and, you know, just make it really pretty. And by the time a month from now, when everything turns green, this spot should be absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. It should look really gorgeous here in about a month. It looks a little rough right now, I know, but give it time. I promise this place will be gorgeous. Especially with a big flower bed right in the middle of it. Look at that. Imagine having me some lights strung from that tree to that tree to that tree. Over here where this dirt pile is, little fire pit right there, barbecue. Just some rocks, nothing permanent. Look at that. If you wanted to, beautiful spot right here, right beside the flower bed. That's those orange, I think they're lilies, I'm not sure. I think they're lilies, the lily family. We have white ones in our yard. It's already blooming. These haven't even got started to bloom yet. They don't even have buds yet. Ours is already bloomed. It's getting green, and it won't be long. There's an old block building over here to explore. Another one over here. When they bought the place out many decades ago, you know, because of flooding, old buildings that were here, they got flooded. They're just the block, you know, blocks left from the foundations, all it is. But it'd be something interesting to explore, just kind of see. And there's another one over here too. But yeah, this is going to work. It's going to be very pretty, very shady, and my very favorite fishing spot, let me get my bearings, is right here. That right there. I know y'all ain't gonna believe me. You look back in my videos though, you'll see some of them. I've caught about 9 really nice catfish right down there. There's a reason I call it Catfish Camp. I've caught, just in the last couple years, some really nice ones down there. Dry last summer during the heat, but, you know, other than that, it's a good spot. Last summer sucked. I ain't gonna lie. During the heat, they didn't want to bite nothing. But this should be a really cool spot once I get this lined out and get it all prettied up. I'll get all the trash cleaned up and, you know, the dead brush out of the way. Vines, you know, they tend to tangle up the trees, and then they snarl everything, choke it up, you can see, and the tree dies, falls over. So, you know, kind of get some of the vines under control is the big thing. And then you'll have a really nice canopy and a really, really pretty place back in here to hang out and camp, and maybe fix me up a little hammock, and who knows what and all. Who knows? Possibilities are just unlimited, aren't they? A little spot like this. I like it. Took me 5 hours today with the chainsaws. But we're in here, and I've got, you know, good path all the way through to get back in here to the open areas to where I can camp. Very secluded. Really good fishing access. And it should be stupid pretty. Not that that, you know, matters to the fishing, but, you know, it doesn't hurt, does it? Look at that mud. Flood mud. What that stuff's called. I remember 77 and 84 flood mud. It's all sand from there on up. It's just back in this little, where it backwashed. It got all the mud back in here. But that's all right. It'll line itself up. It'll clean itself up, and it'll be beautiful again. Mother Nature has a way of doing that. Alright guys, I just thought I would show y'all what I was doing today on my day off. You know, weird Leo. Day off. It was a good day off. I had fun. It was a good day off. I liked it. And I got me a really cool camp spot out of the deal. Look at that. Look what shade I'll have this summer. Huge canopy right over top of me. I don't watch that one. That's a Widowmaker, but he's going that way, so we're good. Let's see. No other Widowmakers above me. That one, a little bit. He's a Widowmaker in about 20 years. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. Get a little bit more work done. It's probably about 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm going to get just a little bit more work done. Get some stuff cleaned up. Clear my trails out a little bit better. And head on home. See y'all next time. Leo out.